Hey guys, welcome to a mod making tutorial, but also an unreleased skin, how to get unreleased skins, sounds, and models tutorial as well. So if Yendish released a new skin that they haven't released, then you can grab it on here. Like if it's a new one up, it doesn't take that much time to make a mod. It's very simple. I'm going it a bit more in depth than other tutorials, so I'm teaching you the models, the textures, and how to keep every single mod organized. They normally just tell you how to do it and leave you to organize it and everything else, you know. So it is a bit longer, but I think with a bit, it's got a bit more detail in it, you know. So I think you guys will respect that. Well, we're just gonna get straight into it. Okay, guys. So I want you guys to come to your desktop. This is my desktop, and I want you to make a new folder, and let's just call it mods. You can call it whatever. This is what I like to call it. I'm gonna open this, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna make another folder in here. We're gonna be calling it created, and let's put as, I like to call it robbed, because that's practically what we're gonna do. I spelled that wrong. Okay, we're gonna go in here, and this is how I personally like to lay it out. You can lay out anywhere you want. Like you could just go straight for the mod if you're gonna make one mod, but I like to make multiple, so I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna name it anything the mod's gonna call. So what you're gonna be publishing it as. So this is gonna be called testing mod for me, because I'm not gonna upload this. So while we're in here, there's two options. If you have a preset template laid out where you've grabbed it from a Discord server where they've tried to help you, but you've come here for help, they sometimes supply a template with a bunch of files and everything, but I don't like to do that because I like to keep my mods simple. We're gonna call this sound. I'm gonna call this textures. It might be textures or texture, but we're gonna call it textures. I'll have a look in a second. So these are the two main files for most mods. There is models as well. That just changed like the models of the gun skin, like the guns. So if you have some like crazy gun skin that you want, like a gun model, but this is gonna be the main one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna go on my browser, and in the description, I'm going to leave this this open. Sorry for the blind, but yeah. So we're gonna go on Krunker as of right now. I'm gonna log on to Krunker. Sorry, I'm loading it up right now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on mods. And if you know some mods that you want, so let's go on popular page. So if there's any mod that you guys want, I'm looking. Okay, so this mod, let's go with this. Or Dodge Smooth. Dodge. You have to search it in here. And literally just click download. That is the first method to doing it. This is the older method. It works really well. The second method is to load it. And then go into your files. Open up documents. I'm in Krunker resource swapper, and it should have been here, I think. Oh no, sorry, my bad. Sorry. You have to click this download little icon right here. And then it's right here. That's the file. But we also have it right here as well. So I like to normally put this in the robbed. So that's what we've done. We've robbed a mod. We've done it. And I like to categorize them and just put these in here. You can use WinRAR. There is just a default open with Windows Explorer. This works as well, but WinRAR works pretty well as well. You extract it. You can delete this now, and now we have the whole mod that we want. So now we want to go back to our mods. Here we go. We're going created. We're going testing mod, and let's have a listen to some of these things. So in Doge mod, So in the description again, I'm gonna leave the wiki for mod making, where you can find out what is what. So obviously hit means when you is a hit marker, so if you hit somebody then you do that. This is the headshot sound, so let's have a little listen. Yeah, they have a little tink. I like that. So let's just copy in sound, paste. Let's have a look real quick. It is textures. I was right first time. Number 1 is the sniper. So they have a little click for the sniper. Okay, let's rob that. Why not? And all I'm doing here is just copying the file and pasting it in my own sounds mod folder. Let's have a look at their textures now. Oh, they got smooth bricks. Okay, let's copy it. Go into my textures. Just paste it. There you go. Now that's in mine. And let's find a mod with a model, shall we? What has that? Let's just go Valorant, because that's the only one that can come up in my head right now. I do like the Valorant Plus models, so I'm gonna go with this. We then go back in Robbed, make a Valorant Plus. This. Okay, put that in there. Extract here. So this is the way I do it. You can obviously find original sounds and everything. There's no issue with that. But if you found a bunch of mods where you want to mix and match, like you like the SMG and you want to add the AK together in like one big mod that you all like, then this is how you would do it. If you want to go on the internet, make your own sounds, find your own sounds, download them, input them, you'll have to do this. Make sure they are MP3s. No other file type works if you're going to do that. So we go in models, we're going to go into weapons, and weapon 2, I believe, is the AK, unless it's the pistol. It's the AK. Yes, I was right. The weapon number 3 is the pistol, just the default one. So we go in models and we make another file, weapons. I cannot spell today. And you do that. That literally just updates it. Here's the other thing though. We have not uploaded the texture for this model, so it's gonna be all bugged out and it's gonna just show up as the default model, which is gonna look very ugly and like it's not gonna look right, you know. So we come in textures. And we also go back into textures and we make a another weapons folder. You go in here. So you find the thing, copy, paste, and that literally just fixes the AK, because this is the texture file where it loads it in. Okay, so that's literally it. So now that's fully completed. Now to say I want this to be done, we could also add the sound. Actually, give me a second. Weapon 2, because it doesn't sound right if it wasn't. Go in here, paste it in there, and that's it. Okay, what if we want to play with this? What if we want to test it? So or publish it. You highlight everything, right click, and here's what I do. If you've got WinRAR, I add to archive, click zip, and rename this to mod.zip. And that's it. That's the zip file we need. Then we open up Krunker, find the game, and when we load in, we have to go to the mods section down here. It's this palette, and up on the top left, there is a load mod, upload mod. If you already know that you're gonna like it, you don't have to test it. You can just go straight for the upload. You can also update it, so it doesn't really give that much consequences. But I personally like to test it out first. So you get that, you just drag it into there, and if we go AK, and I go on default, there you go. So it's worked. Let's hear the sounds. And if we listen to the sound of our mod, so it sounds about right. That's literally it. That's all we've done. That's how you make a mod. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the unreleased skins. and I'm just going to get straight into this because normally it could take a while. Well, you want to go into the games section and click this little tools at the top right, and then once you're in here, click quick start, and then just click this play button at the top, and as you're loading in, just press F12, F12, and open the network tab. So we have all these stuff loading and that, and what we want to do is go in here, pick the skin that you want. It can be a knife, it can be you just equip it, you know. So I want this, let's say, I don't know, swarm. Yes, I don't know, plague. We'll go with plague. So I spawn in with plague. Boom, that's a pretty nice skin. We go back in here and we search up here. It should just say filter. We search up the weapon, the code for the weapon. So AK is weapon _2, and you see all these stuff. There's a little icon right there, and it looks like this, but with a skin on it every single time. And we don't want to click on these. We want to click on something different. So as soon as it looks like it's got a bunch of textures down here, it'll be weapon _ and then probably like a big number, probably I know these do as well, but it'll be something like this. You just double click this, and then you do that. You can save it as an image if you really wanted to. That's the way to get the texture, and you can do it with that with anything. So if it was a disintegrator, if you're going to do it again, then you'd have to jump off the map. And you spawn in, you look at it, you have to spawn in, and right there, where do you have the disintegrator thing? And sometimes they are animated, so this is the animation. So when you look at it, it glows in and out. You see them stripes, looks familiar. But also, if you look at the file right here it says OBJ. That means objects. If anybody's familiar with Blender or model, like modeling, OBJ is for a model. So if we double click this, it literally just downloads the model for the disintegrator weapon. We'll wait for it to finish. Open it, drag it over here, and look at that. That's the disintegrator model, obviously untextured because we've just had to grab the texture for here. And now if we want the sound, shoot it. That's all we got to do. I've just got sounds off, that's why you can't hear it, but that's all we got to do. And look for MP3. So if you fire the MP3, then that should be it. Normally they're towards the bottom. Yeah, right there. I missed it, but it's right there. If we double click this, ow, that was loud. Oh, sorry for you. You just clicked that. Ow, that was loud. Ow, I'll have to turn that down in editing. But wow, that really gave me a jump scare. But that's it. You just click that, you download it. That's how you get unreleased skins. You could do this with anything, literally anything. The FAMAS keeper, like if you literally just go in the files, search them up. FAMAS is _15. So if you load it in with the 15, look, we've already got some skins loaded. So this, I already tried to do the keeper earlier. There you go. There's the keeper. It's already loaded right there for me. That's pretty much it. That's all we got to do for the unreleased files. Soon as a new gun comes out, or a new model, or a new knife, you just do that, and you can just grab it straight away. This obviously doesn't have animation unless you put it onto an already knife with an animation. So, for an example, if we change the model for the shuriken, whatever you're going to change the model to, the animation when you pull it out will be the same as the shuriken, you know? So when you're pulling out the default knife, there's no animation, so you're gonna get no animation. So that's the only thing that you can't replicate. But for example, if it was a spinning thing, then you can just use like a model. You can just retexture it, you know? So it can work, but it's like the only thing that you can't copy. But I mean, as long as you get the model and the sounds, I think it's fine, you know? So that's about it for mod making and getting the unreleased skin, guys. I didn't put much crazy editing into this. It's only like a few things clipped together and a decent intro and outro. Hope this helped. Hope you get your mod up and running. That's about it. Have fun with mod making. It's pretty easy. As soon as you know, I always thought it was going to be super hard. You're going to have to go all into the files and everything. It just gets a bit messy as soon as you start getting more and more mods, you know, when you rob them. So I make sure you keep everything organized, because you're going to be thanking yourself in the long run if you're going to be making lots of mods. So that's it. Have a great day. Have a great night wherever you live, what time it is for you. See ya.